So we're going to do page 10, bonus, and page 12. You're only doing the evens. We're going to introduce distributive property. There's a slideshow, so if this is confusing, make sure you watch the slideshow and it'll help you out. Distributive property allows us to take apart a number so we can use it in an easier way. And so the example that they give us here, I think, is really helpful. They say, what is 6 times 125? And they split 125 into 100 and 25 because I know that you guys can do 6 times 100 in your head. And 6 times 25 should be okay if you count quarters. So 6 times 100 is 600 and 6 times 25 is 150. Now we add those together and we get 750. If you were to put into your calculator 6 times 125, you would get 750. This is really cool how numbers can be taken apart and put back together. Now, math always comes with numbers. And I want you guys to kind of notice that this is the formula for distributive property. And we're going to be using this from here on out in all of your math. It's kind of a cool thing of how it works. So if we were to write this with here, we'd have 6 times 100 plus 25 equals 6 times 100 plus 6 times 25. And it's going to give you the same answer. They're going to start you out with distributive property pretty slowly, and we're going to work with it for a couple days, and then we're going to come back to it later on in the spring and in the fall next year. So let's take a look at this. They want you to think of 5 times 31 as 5 times 30 plus 1. So you're going to follow this example for number 2. 5 times 30 plus 5 times 1. They split this into 2 different areas. Now they want you to solve 5 times 30 right here, and I'm going to get 150. And now I'm going to solve 5 times 1. I'm going to get 5. When I add these together, I get 155. All right. They want us to do it again for here, so I'm going to have 8 times. And I'm going to split 60 into 2 working numbers that work well for me. And so I'm going to go 60 and 63. And I meant to say 63 into 2 working numbers. So 8, and so now I have to split this one up. 8 times 60 plus 8 times 3. Well, I know 8 times 6 is 48. And I'm just going to bring the 0 down to that. And 8 times 3 is 24. And when I add 480 to 24, I'm going to get 504. Number 5, they almost fill it all out for you. They go 5 times the quantity of, sorry, let me start that one again. They do number 5 for you of 3 times the quantity of 5 plus 4 equals 3 times 5 and 3 times 4. And so they want you to put this answer right there, which is 3 times 5 is 15. So 15 plus 12 is 27. So they took what they did vertically and did it horizontally. Ten plus is just an extra worksheet that goes into how to do this again. So we already did examples like 1 and 2 above. Now they want you for number 5 through 10 is circle the estimate or the statements that are true. And so I know that 125 breaks up into 125. So this one is true. But 55 Doesn't break up to 5 and 5, so that one's not true. 340 breaks up into 340. True. They go back to the horizontal to have you solve this. So 6 times the quantity of 2 plus 3 equals the quantity of 6 times 2 plus the quantity of 6 times 3. What a mouthful. So they want me to solve for here, for this blank, and that's 12. And 18 plus 12 is 30. So try this out, watch the videos, and do the slide.